Hi, and welcome to this first lesson on lesson 8.4, trigonometry. Today we're going to talk about trigonometry, or in this video, we're going to talk about what it is. Okay, well, what is trigonometry? I'm sure you've heard the word before, but you probably are not sure. Well, we know it has something to do with triangles, but we may not be exactly clear. Okay, well, what is trigonometry? Trigonometry is the study of triangle measure. Okay, so trigonometry is not just a study of triangles, but it's a study of triangle measure. Okay, well, what do we mean by that? Well, here we're talking about sides and ratios and angles of triangles. So we deal basically strictly with triangle measure. So it's less theory, not so much of the triangle congruence and the triangle similarity, but we're actually using it to find measures of the triangle. And it deals in this case with the study of the right triangle in particular. Okay, so trig comes from the word triangle, and then comes from the word triangle, and then metron is a Greek word meaning measure. So we get the word trigonometry meaning triangle measure. All right, so let's continue on in our study of triangle measure. Well, the first thing we need to understand is a trig ratio. Well, we understand that a triangle has sides, and the sides, we have leg 1 and we have leg 2. Okay, so a right triangle has 2 legs, but then it also has a side which we call the hypotenuse. Okay, so that'll be very important for our study because we need to be able to distinguish between those. All right, well, what is a trigonometric ratio? Well, it is a ratio, because there are several of them. So a ratio of the lengths of the sides of a right triangle. Okay, so it's the ratio of the lengths of 2 sides of a right triangle. So we're just dealing with 2 sides at a time when we're talking about a trigonometric ratio. So actually we should change that of the sides of a triangle to 2 sides. So this should be 2 sides. So I'm going to go back and erase and write the word 2 because that's very important. So of 2 sides of a right triangle. Okay, so an example would be in this triangle ABC. To the left, triangle ABC, then an example of a trig ratio would be if I compared, let's say, side AC, so I compared leg 2 to the hypotenuse. So if I said a trigonometric ratio would be the ratio of AC to AB. Okay, and that's an example of just basically how you form a trigonometric ratio or what it is. All right, so I hope this part has helped. Catch you in the next video where we actually go more in detail about right triangles and the study of trigonometry.